Welcome back, sports fans!
Yeah!
Welcome back to Back and Forth, the only show that gives up more sacks than the Cal offense. I'm Vinnie Butera.
And I'm Matt Irons.
And we're going back
and forth. Well, Vinny, last Saturday the Cal Bears football team suffered another disheartening loss, 27-9, this time at the hands of the USC Trojans. What were your takeaway from the game?
Very tough game for the Bears this weekend, Matt. After last week's strong performance against Ohio State, I was feeling pretty optimistic. Maybe they could make some things happen, especially with USC coming off the loss. But unfortunately, the Bears were completely dominated by the Trojans. USC sacked Zach Maynard 7 times, bringing Cal's offensive line allowing 13 sacks in their last 2 games, which is, for all intents and purposes, atrocious. Only getting 79 yards on the ground. Very difficult when you have a quarterback who's inconsistent and can't put the team on his back. Zach Maynard, 2 interceptions, very, very hurtful for the Bears offense. But the biggest thing for me is that Brandon Bigelow not getting the ball, very questionable decision. You have a guy who last week shocked the nation. Not just Cal, but the nation with his electrifying sprinting, and then just only get him the ball 4 times. Junior varsity.
Absolutely junior varsity. And in the red zone especially, I think the Cal Bears could have varied their looks a little bit, maybe given Bigelow the ball a bit more, really tested the USC defense. I think moving forward, if this Cal team wants to get it together and not look like Paris Hilton in the Siberian wilderness, they're going to have to get a little bit better coaching and, I don't know, shape up, because they're going to play some tough teams in Oregon, Stanford, even UCLA.
Well, I personally would love to see Paris Hilton lost in the wilderness. I think that'd be a great documentary. But the Cal football team going forward is in trouble. If you thought that at the end of Toy Story 3, when they're going down that lava pit of doom, and if you thought that was going to end bad, well, spoiler, we're not going to leave anything out there. But this season's going to be much worse than that outcome, because the Bears are in a lot of trouble. You've got 3 or 4 top 25 teams left on the schedule, and Cal does not look like they can hang with them. So a bowl, I don't know if it's going to happen. The 15th ranked Cal women's soccer team this weekend split their series with a 2-1 loss against the Arizona Wildcats and a 3-0 victory over the Nevada Wolfpack. Matt, with Pac-12 play now underway, how do you feel about the Bears' chances moving into the season?
Well, Vinny, I've heard it said that defense wins championships, and if that's the case, then I'm very optimistic about this Cal team. I think they can go out there and compete against what has become a very strong Pac-12 conference led by UCLA and Stanford.
That's a great point, Matt. I think the Pac-12 is very strong this year. If you look at from top to bottom, you have, like you said, Stanford and UCLA, but even going a little bit further back, Oregon State, Washington State, all very strong teams that are within the top 25. It's going to be an ebb and flow season where a lucky break here, one bounce there, a shot off the post can make the season. So moving forward, can the Lady Bears have a successful season? Definitely. But since it's a beautiful game, you never know what can happen.
It's going to take a lot of hard work. Well, sports fans, thanks for tuning in to the only show that spends more but gets less than the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm Matt Irons.
And I'm Vinnie Butera. Be sure to tune in next time to get your download for What's Up in Cal Sports.